What is up, my intergalactic friends? Welcome back here to another intergalactic content. So today, first of all, I want to say thank you to Happy Galaxy for creating this tier list. I know he doesn't play Infinite Galaxy anymore, but he has left us this legacy of this tier list so that we can use it. So I'm going to use it today. We're going to rank our legendary flagships, and basically how we're going to do this right now is this is going to be based on my opinion. So I would recommend that you guys respect this because we may have differences of opinion on how we are going to be ranking the flagships. Now, I'm going to rank the flagships based on my battle experience in Infinite Galaxy. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I want to be able to leave something good within the community so that you guys, whoever is joining or, brand new player or old player, will have some reference of what flagships to invest in Infinite Galaxy. I want to leave something good for you guys so that you will have something to remember me by with this amazing tier list of flagships. So first, let's talk about the tier guide in here. The S rank will be the ultimate flagship to get, to invest, and actually a good flagship that will be able to work with other flagship as well. A flagship is really good, but it's limited with its partnership. The B flagship is more like, it's okay. The C, D, and E are flagships that are good, but of course, they are not best compared to the S and A and B tier. Now, we might not use all the tiers in here since there isn't a whole lot of options in the legendary tier of flagships in Infinite Galaxy. So first thing that I want to put in here in the S tier is going to be the Odysseus flagship. This flagship is insane. When paired correctly with specific flagships like Artemis, Cyclops, and Hades, you can definitely counter a single fleet. So with Odysseus buff, countering the fleets, let's say if you are full frigates and you want to counter a full cruisers, then you will use a Artemis and Odysseus to hit a Cyclops, maybe a Cyclops Titan. You can definitely succeed in that because of the bonus damage that the Odysseus will bring. Now, another one that I would put here in the S tier would be the Titan. The Titan is a flagship that you can get before on the Galaxy. I'm not sure what's happening with the newer Nebula, but Titan is a flagship that is really strong on firepower, and at the same time, the Titan has a range. The range is very helpful because, as you guys have seen my playing style, I am doing a Hades and Titan, which the range is about 62% at my level. It is huge. It allows me to attack earlier compared to other players. Titan is a great complement with any flagship that you can use. These are the flagships that are very versatile. So this is where we're putting in the S tier. Now, moving into the A tier, I would put Artemis in the A tier. This is a frigate base, very heavy onto the tankiness as well. And then I will put Hades. This is a flagship that is good with destroyers, and I use this. I do love the Hades, and this is my main ship. What I do is a Hades and Titan. Hades is really good because it has its mobility, increases the leadership capacity, and as well as increases the range as well. The next one I will put is a Cyclops. The Cyclops is good for cruisers. This is a great combination that you can use as well. You can do a Cyclops Titan, Cyclops Odysseus. That's some of the things that you can do with these combinations. Now, Cyclops is great to be a starter flagship to get. Cruisers do have certain advantage because of its range. But at the end of the day, it really depends on the playing style that you are going for. In the very beginning of this game, the mechanics were a little bit different, and a lot of players invested on the cruisers because of the range. Now, the downside about Cyclops is that whenever you're using a cruiser fleet, it is going to be a very slow fleet. With the Artemis, you're running with frigates, you are having a fast navigation, and as well as with the destroyers. The Cyclops is very slow, so if you're investing in Cyclops, you have to be careful because if you're flying in the open space, you can be caught sooner than using a Artemis with frigates or a Hades with destroyers. Another thing to consider in Galaxy Summit, if you are using the Cyclops with cruisers, you have to understand the movement in that summit will be slower compared to your counterparts who are using frigates or destroyers. I would put Athena. I would say Athena for me, I would put him in the A tier. The A tier Athena, oh, you know what? Actually, I'm going to put Athena in the S tier. Since a flagship is extremely strong still in Infinite Galaxy, Athena would be a good flagship to be used to pair up with any of the A tier. Athena, with the insane amount of flagship damage, can really hurt players. So we've seen some of the tactics, recently with the lower tier warship using T1s or T2 to fight, and using Athena there, having that flagship damage can significantly immobilize a player. In the B tier, I'm going to put Prometheus, because Prometheus is not really a PvP flagship, but it is a flagship that has ability to perform in PvP. Its awakening skill is the one that helps it to be a little bit better in PvP, but for the most part, Prometheus is a PvE flagship that is good when you are doing anything besides killing a commander or a player. So Prometheus is a decent flagship. It is free and can be obtained in the campaign shop, but you cannot purchase Prometheus using your Federation credit. So Prometheus will be in the B rank in here. It's not bad, it's doable, it's usable, especially for the low spenders and free-to-play players. It is still a legendary flagship, so it does still do some, good damage with its flagship base stats. Now, let's put Achilles. Now, Achilles, this is definitely a C tier. There's no doubt. I think everyone will agree. Achilles is a flagship for mining. I wouldn't recommend using Achilles for fleet battle in PvE or PvP itself. Now, we have two flagships in here that kind of puts me in a little bit of a debate where I would put them. I want to put Poseidon in the S tier because Poseidon is a flagship that can be paired with many different flagships as well. So Poseidon is a very tanky setup. Most people would probably do an Artemis and Poseidon. So that's going to be a heavy tank setup. Hephaestus, I don't have much experience with Hephaestus. My experience in Hephaestus is mostly against it. I don't have this flagship. So for me, I'm going to put it in the A tier since this is a little bit more in my situation, my side here. I don't have a whole lot of experience with Hephaestus, but in my experience fighting against Hephaestus with my combination of Hades Titan, I don't think I've ever lost against Hephaestus. I would beat Hephaestus. The only time I really lost was against, I think it was against Major Nex, and he used a cruiser fleet with a Cyclops and Odysseus to beat my destroyers, and that was really countering my destroyers too. So in this case, I would say Hephaestus would be an A tier rank. I don't think he is bad. I don't think he is extremely worth it to get in the VIP though. But for the whales, they will get the Hephaestus to have another legendary flagship to make them stronger with their 5 fleet setup. So this is my tier rank right now. This is what I think that is in the best situation or best positioning for all of the legendary flagships in Infinite Galaxy. Now, if you guys have differences of opinion, please let me know in the comment section below. Like I said, we have differences of opinion. I would respect yours as you respect mine. This is what I think is my tier list for Infinite Galaxy Legendary Flagship. Anyway, my intergalactic friends, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys again next time.